Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a one branded makeup tutorial on this look. I'll be using all Arbonne products today, and so I've actually been using Arbonne since I did my makeup diploma. We used their primer and a few other products in school, and then I totally forgot about it, and then a year later I was contacted by an Arbonne consultant to try their products again, and I started using their foundations and I absolutely fell in love. And then I stocked them in my kit and a few of the other products from Arbonne, and then my clients started wanting to buy them off me, so that's when I signed up. So I've been a consultant for Arbonne over a year now, and I'm absolutely loving it and I love their products. I definitely wouldn't put my name on anything that I don't love. And so that's why I thought today I would do a makeup tutorial on it and show you the wide range of products that they have. Just a few facts about Arbonne before I get started. All the products are formulated in Switzerland. They go by the motto of being pure, safe and beneficial. They distribute in USA, UK, Canada, Australia and now Poland, and I think they're going somewhere else this year, but I'm not quite sure where. They have been in Australia since 2007. All products are botanically based. They formulate without any animal products or animal byproducts. They definitely do not test on animals. They are hypoallergenic, they are pH correct, and they are also vegan certified. So in case you were wondering about anything about Arbonne, those are some fun facts. So let's get started. Okay, so first I want to use my day lotion. This is the FC5 moisturizer. I use this every single day. I'm just going to apply that all over my face. It's really light. It doesn't feel oily on the skin as well, which I love. And it's got the SPF 15, so that's really good for me with pale skin, especially in the summer. And it doesn't affect my foundation flashing back or anything like that. And then I want to use my makeup primer. This is Arbonne's kind of #1 selling product. You only need a really tiny little pump, and this is to help your pores and fine lines. It kind of fills them up for you, creating a really good surface for your foundation. Okay, so I'm just going to get my concealer. This is the concealer in Light. It's a cream one. I'm just going to use my fingers because that works best. I'm just going to cover some of my redness and blueness underneath the eyes. This concealer is really blendable, so you can blend it right out so it doesn't crease. With concealers, I always say with the cream concealer you use underneath the foundation, and then with the liquid concealers you use on top of the foundation. And obviously, like, if you have quite a few big pimples showing up after you've applied your foundation, you can slowly pat the cream back onto that, but I always use the cream before my foundation. Now my foundation. Arbonne has the widest range of colours in their liquid foundation. Today I'll be using my Fair foundation, but I might use a little bit of Buff, which is the next colour up, just to give me a little bit more colour. I'll just show you the lightest foundation against their darkest foundation, just to show you the range of colours. So there's Alabaster, and that's Espresso. So they're the lightest and the darkest colours, and I just think that's amazing because it's so hard sometimes to find really good yellow undertone colours for pale girls, and really dark colours for those beautiful dark skinned ladies. I'm just going to be using my Real Techniques buffing brush. This foundation has quite a lot of coverage for such a lightweight foundation. It blends out really well, and you can also just keep adding layers if you really like it to be thick. Or if you like your foundation feeling really light, you can just add a little bit of your moisturiser to the pump of your foundation, and that will really blend it out. Just using a little bit of that Fair foundation and dabbing it underneath my eyes, so using it kind of like a concealer. This foundation has OptiLight technology, I think that's what it's called, which means it diffuses light. So from far away or in photos, you can it almost blurs your pores and fine lines out. So I think that's a really cool thing about that foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to powder. I don't usually powder too much, usually just around my T-zone because I get quite oily around my nose. So I'm going to use their powder. It comes in this beautiful little velvet pouch, which I think is just so cute. And I'm going to use the medium powder. Comes with a little sponge as well. So it just looks like that's a pressed powder. And today I'm going to try and use the Arbonne brushes as much as I can. This is their new brush range. It comes in this little travel pack. It's really cool. And it comes with 6 brushes. Really what you need if you just do simple makeup and you're not a makeup artist like me. And it comes with a little section where you can put your makeup, which I think is really cool if you're going away on a little holiday somewhere. And it's got a step-by-step for what each brush does, so I think that's a really good little compact there. So I'm going to use the powder brush and really lightly go into that powder, tap off the excess and just go around my nose and in my T-zone. This powder is really light, which I like. I really hate thick powder. I just hate the feeling of it as well. Okay, so now for brows. Now, Arbonne doesn't really have a brow colour. They have an eyebrow gel. I'm going to see if I can use an eyeshadow, and if that doesn't work, I'll just use my normal brow product. And then we'll go onto the eyes. So I'm going to just try this eyeshadow colour in Sand. I'm just going to use my angled brush in that little travel pack from Arbonne and lightly go into the eyeshadow. So that's really good for someone who really wants just light eyebrows. I'll probably just define the outer section with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, just because I'm really anal with my eyebrows. Okay, now I'm just going to define them back with that Arbonne concealer, and just using a really small flat eyeshadow brush, I'll go around my eyebrows. Okay, so now for the eyes, I'm just going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow potion just to give me a really good base for these eyeshadows. So I'm going to go in with my favourite colour, which is Linen. So it's just like a neutral, it's got a really nice pearl to it. I'm just going to put that all over it. This is just like a really good base colour. Put it underneath the eyebrow as well. Now I'm going to pat down Vanilla. So this is just a really vanilla-y colour, and this has got no sheen to it. This is matte. Now going in with Sand again. This is what I use for my eyebrows. I'm just going to go with a blending brush and lightly start on the outer crease. Now that that's all blended, I'm going to go in with a more dense brush. And just with the same colour, just pack on that colour even more, make it more pigmented. I'm just using the shading brush from the Arbonne brush pack and going underneath my eyes with that sand colour. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the colour Java. So it's like a really chocolatey rich brown colour. And I really want to go lightly into that outer corner with that eyeshadow. We're just trying to create that impact on the outer corners and leaving this all nice and clean and bright. I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy blending brush and make sure all the edges are blended out, that there's no harsh lines. Just want to bring a little bit of that colour underneath my eye, using that Arbonne shading brush again. I'm just going to go in with Arbonne's Sugar Plum palette. They brought this out in Christmas time. Just has these 4 colours. They're really pretty. I'm going to go in with this pearlescent white underneath my eyebrow. Now I just want to go in with a tiny bit of black. This blackout is really pigmented, this black. Just want to define this bit a little bit more. And then I'm going to blend that out. I'm just going to go in with my Arbonne eyeliner pencil in Ebony. Just looks like this. I'm just going to go on the top line and underneath and just kind of smudge it out. I actually all have a little sharpener on the bottom, so I think that's really cool. Now I'm just going to use my It's a Long Story mascara by Arbonne. This is such an amazing mascara. I use this on my clients as well. This mascara has vitamins in it to help your lashes grow, which is a plus. Now that the mascara is done, I'm just going to apply my Ardell Natural Lashes in 110. I'm going to use the Duo Glue and I'll just apply them off camera because it's really hard to video them. Okay, now my lashes are on. I'm going to go into my face. So Arbonne just brought out a new bronzer. It's an illuminating bronzer and I think it's got moisturizer in it as well. So it comes with a cute little kabuki brush as well, but I'll probably use a different brush today. So it looks like this. And I'm going to use the contour brush that comes in that brush pack from Arbonne and lightly go into the bronzer, tap off the excess and go into my cheeks. And for blush, they've got lots of different colours. It was hard choosing one. I'm going to use Blossom today. It's like a pinky blush with gold reflex in it. It's actually a really good dupe for NARS Orgasm blush, which is like famous. And I'm just going to go in with my blush brush. Now for highlight. Arbonne do have a liquid highlighter, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. So I was thinking I might use the eyeshadows that I use to highlight my eyes, just with like a little fan brush. I don't really need much because that blush gave me a really nice glow anyways. Now for lips, I only have one of Arbonne's lip liners, which is in Cherry, so that's like a red lip liner. But they do have some really nice neutral lip liners as well. I'm just going to go straight in with my lipstick. I'm going to be using the Coral Reef lipstick. It's a beautiful corally pink colour. These lipsticks are super creamy. They feel really nice actually. And then I'm going to go in with lip gloss. I'm obsessed with Arbonne's lip glosses. They smell like lollies as well. They're just so good. I use this colour. It's called Brown Sugar. It's my favourite one. But they also have like baby pink and like nude lip glosses. They have heaps of different colours. I'm just going to use this on the centre of my lips to make them look bigger. This is just kind of a tutorial to show you like all the different products that Arbonne have, and I think they're just a really good brand to have, and it's good because I know that there's no chemicals or anything hurting my skin right now, so you could even sleep in this, but I wouldn't recommend that because that's very bad. Anyways, okay guys, this is the finished look. It's pretty easy. Like, it obviously looked like I did a lot of things on my eyes, but it's just all about blending and having the right products, the right tools to do them, and you'll get there. Also, I'll name all the products that I used today down below in the description bar and the pricing, and I'll have my Arbonne ID if you want to purchase it by yourself on the website, or if you have any questions or want me to help you purchasing these products, then please send me a message.